Imagine you were the CEO of PayPal, the chief clown officer that has to decide what's possibly the worst kind of business we got into in order to destroy the company as quickly as possible. You have no clue what's the worst business, but then you're asking the devil and the devil answers. The devil says,
Stablecoins.
And so you're wondering, really? Stablecoins? Is it that bad of a business? I mean, there is some truth to this. 6 months ago, PayPal just stopped all of their stablecoin efforts. That was in February of this year. And just 2 days afterwards, the SEC declared BUSD, so the Binance-backed stablecoin, a security. And so you're wondering, if you really want to make this a bad deal, a bad business, you probably want to cooperate with the same company that's already getting sued by the SEC. You want to cooperate with Paxos. But first, let's make sure that this business is really, really bad. Let's look at the market cap of BUSD. This is a BUSD over time. 8 months ago, there was 23 billion of market cap. Then Paxos got sued, can't issue any stablecoins anymore. Now we are at 3.4 billion. What about USDC? So the stablecoin issued by Coinbase and Circle. That went in the last year from 54 billion to currently 26 billion. But there needs to be a reason to get into the stablecoin market, right? Maybe some regulatory clarity now. And there is. There is one article over here where the US Congressional Committee advances the stablecoin bill. That's the positive news around stablecoins. That's pretty much everything we have. But it's enough for PayPal, so PayPal went ahead, made a carbon copy of BUSD for the PYUSD stablecoin. So it's also issued on Ethereum, it's also issued by New York-based Paxos. And so Paxos, of course, is celebrating this. And scammers are bringing out fake PYUSDs as well, so don't fall for that. But let's watch the announcement by PayPal itself. First, it's a 30-second clip. If you want this new business venture to do as poorly as possible, of course you let it be designed by the new intern at PayPal. But seriously, why is PayPal getting into this? The answer is PayPal is extremely desperate. Just have a look at this. This is the PayPal chart relative to QQQ, so a Nasdaq 100 ETF. It looks at the PayPal performance relative to the rest of the stock market, or to be more precise, to the tech stock market. This went down since February of 2021, so in the last 2.5 years, by more than 80%, 81% to be more exact. PayPal underperformed the rest of tech that massively. And at the same time, you look at Coinbase and you see how they, since the beginning of the year, are outperforming. They're outperforming relatively to the same degree as Bitcoin by roughly 70 to 80%. So as chief clown officer at PayPal, we want to have a piece of that pie as well. Now, why stablecoins in the first place? What's so attractive around stablecoins? You're simply just getting deposits and you issue tokens. Where is the money in all of this? The answer is in interest rate income. So you don't just take the deposits, you don't just take the cash, but you invest that cash in low risk government bonds. And right now you can get 5.4% on 3-month treasury bills, annualized of course. So it's pretty much free money. You issue 1 billion worth of stablecoins and you get every year more than 50 million in pure profit. All you have to do is custody the funds, but that's what Paxos is doing anyways. You're just slapping on your brand. Here's the problem though. The market anticipates interest rates to come down. This is not just something that I randomly say. This is priced into the futures market. Look at this graph over here. This is the anticipated target interest rate implied by options and futures. And in March of 2026, So in the next 3.5 years, we are going down to 3.5% roughly. So really, you're betting on a business here that has two things going against it. The stablecoin market cap is collapsing, but not only that, the interest rate income from the stablecoins is also expected to go down over time. That's how you continue to generate more underperformance versus the rest of tech. But not everybody agrees, right? This guy, for example, Jim Cramer, he's got a different opinion. Let's watch his take.
All right, time for a mad dash. 2 minutes before we get started with trading here at the New York Stock Exchange. Where do you want to head?
I've been following the idea that we should have a stable coin, which is the way you can interact with crypto. Right now, it's been a couple companies that some people think are sketchy. But PayPal is launching. And now their PayPal had just an okay quarter, but to have their stablecoin backed up by treasuries and currency and actual dollars is very big. And I say this because I've had the former head of the CFTC on twice saying that they've got to fix this. And if they do it, the stablecoin, it is terrific. And Tim Massin's the fellow who I like. And this is really the possibility of very positive for
PayPal shares
crypto.
down 34% for the last 12 months. And if you go back 2 years, it is just...
Ever since the breakup with eBay, I thought it would not be significant, but it was.
Ugly.
And the decline has been horrendous, and you know that there's been activism. But for them to be able to do a stable coin may actually begin the discussion in Congress about how we got to start regulating it and not just having this angry match between Chairman Gensler and the industry. So I regard this as very positive. Now, JP Morgan is not going to do it.
JP Morgan is not going to...
Doing a stable coin.
Right.
Since I've actually asked them, I just said, are you kidding me? But this is very important. And I think that PayPal is the outfit you'd like to switch to. I mean, I would, if I were doing crypto right now, I'd switch to PayPal. I'd put my money with them. There you go. That's what I do.
So here's Jim Cramer. If he was in crypto, he'd switch to PayPal right now, but he's not in crypto. And switching to third-party custody by PayPal is probably not the best of decisions. Now, should we be using PYUSD? Should we be using the PayPal stablecoin? My answer to this is...
Are you effing kidding me?
PayPal has a massive history of censorship. They went so far that they introduced into their terms and conditions to fine their customers $2,500 in case they spread misinformation. There was a lot of public outcry around this, and so that TNC term got rolled back again. But if you expected that PayPal is going to bring out a stablecoin that's censorship resistant, then I have to disappoint you. Then you're really living on another planet. Let's have a look at the code. Somebody looked at the contract and found the following. First, it's written in a very old version of Solidity. This might create potential security vulnerabilities. It allows the owner to pause all transfers. It allows the owner to freeze addresses to prevent actions. And it allows the admin to increase the total supply at will. So the verdict, centralized but transparent at least. This project will completely collapse, nobody will use it, and it's not good for crypto. It's bad for crypto because it shows how to introduce censorship into all of this. It's also bad for crypto because potentially competent companies might be shying away because even PayPal is losing at the game and not able to gain any market share. This is not the cash cow that PayPal was hoping for. Feel free to spread the word by giving this a like and by subscribing. See you next time. Bye bye.